Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, co-host Holstera, and Freebird.
Good afternoon, all you wonderful people. I keep seeing those McRibs and keep getting hungry.
There's no McRibs for you.
There is in the picture.
They're only selling them for one day.
And it's going to be all you... I'm gonna have them come and watch, and I'm going to do like one of those all-you-can-eat things.
He's going to want me to like Venmo him fucking extra money so he can eat extra one. He'll take like fucking GoFundMe for McRibs.
How much a McRib cost?
By the way, it's about $5.50. But if anybody wants to donate a McRib to Holstera for McRib eating day, you make sure you notify us. We'll go ahead and set some funds aside. That way we can literally record Holstera just eating the hell out of some McRibs. And I'll go live into it, I guess.
Of course, y'all can hear Munchy McMunchin over there because he's on
Skittles again?
Eating fucking Skittles, grunting, smacking. He brought like a 5-gallon bag of them. Look at him.
You can't hear me,
Jim.
You can't hear me.
Hey, Jim.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, buddy, we can hear it.
It's bad. It's like
super.
You like a
By the way,
2-year-old sucking on a titty or something.
Those of you that don't know, because sometimes people have radio voice and you don't hear them in real life, but I can assure you that the episode that I did when I was in Louisiana with Iceman, that was my real voice. Like those microphones that he uses are perfect. Their voices are identical in real life. So,
yeah, I'm gonna break out in the song here in a little bit. Make me sound good.
Right? It makes you feel like Barry Manilow.
Yeah,
like,
it does. Okay, on to the first story.
No, I got housekeeping and shit to do. Which you in a hurry for something?
No, Holstera was the one that's crying today. He's like, I guess we'll never get to the first story.
We're gonna get to it. If anybody wants a fantastic cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use the promo code MOTORCOP15. Get 15% off your order. If you want any MOTORCOP merchandise, I got the Go Goat shirt on.
Go Goats.
That's loudish. I'm going to mute his. I can just see it. I'm going to mute him. If I am, you can get your MOTORCOP merchandise either at the MOTORCOP at Chronicles Etsy store, or you can go to MotorCopChronicles.com and all the links to all the stuff are at the bottom of the page. I just re-upped it for 2 more years, the website. Also, yes, I did. That wasn't cheap.
Y'all go get your free cups.
And if you want any extra episodes, you can join the Patreon. I put episodes out, videos, text, all kind of stuff. Speaking of, we have a brand new crew member. We got to get her cup. Yes, Miss Kelly Meyer is a brand new crew member.
Well, welcome to the crew. Hell yeah.
Hey, Kelly.
Do we have our some hang-arounds? We got Miss Grace Kelly with Chad Jenkins, and Mr. William Gbo.
Boy, I tell you what,
Yeah, let me tell y'all what. That's why you don't have nothing. You've been here like a year and done spent like $30. That's why you don't have no mug. We got Ronald Holstein.
He's got one though, but it's pink.
T-Bird's got a mug.
T-Bird
got a mug. Yes, it's pink, but I'll drink coffee out of it.
We got our full crew members, Ronald Holstein. We got Mr. Jared Nitrous, MOTORCOP for life. Going to get him back on soon. We got Mr. John DeMink. We got Dan Crossman with Burley Boards. Y'all go check out his wood products. You won't be disappointed. We got T-Bird.
Great self-defense products.
We got Mr. Jim Pokrant, who is also in the chat on YouTube. This Short Track Guys podcast. We got our favorite truck driver, Mr. Hoppy Hopperson. We got Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from I Had to Say It podcast. He just had a good episode of Rants. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. That's Roy with the S and not Roy with the P. We got our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. from the state of Washington. And we appreciate every single one of these people.
Absolutely.
Helping me pay the bills. Because like I said, it does get expensive. It cost me, I'm going to pay $300 to re-up for 2 years just for my website. So.
Don't let him fool y'all. He loves this shit.
I hope Hoppy is on tonight. I'm gonna probably have to send him a royalty check.
Well, Kelly, you got to tell me if you want a blue cup or a pink cup, so I can get it sent out to you. Also,
she wants one that says Holstera.
No, she don't.
Yes, she does. They're bad.
Only people that want Holstera stuff is Holstera.
Well, I like it. There's a reason it's trending.
Look, she probably wants Freebird. Freebird's got the best logo.
I wouldn't blame her. Why is his logo like so low on the T-shirt? It's like by the navel.
Mine or yours?
Yours.
That on the woman, but on the woman's T-shirt because she wanted a low cut V-neck, and that's as high as I could get it.
Oh, on a Freebird. Oh, for T-Bird, that's right. She wanted one,
which they never ordered.
I'm gonna take care of it. I don't. You got to send me the link for the website.
I'm gonna send the link to Freebird. I ain't sending it to your ass no more. It's in the bottom of the description. Freebird. I'm tired of sending it to you.
What we do want to know is how is Lola doing?
She's good, man. Well, yeah, she's good. She started panting and shaking the other night. That's after being on the medicine for a little bit, but I finally figured out it was constipation. I think it was causing some pain from her, like when whatever caused her deal again. And so I called the vet back, and they're like, do pumpkin and Miralax. So
I just got kicked off of YouTube, Bill.
Your dog has gas.
What the hell I get kicked off of YouTube for?
Did I say? I don't know. Did Lola do it for you?
I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't even say anything.
I didn't even said nothing yet, and I got kicked off. I told y'all. It's just a matter of time before I get kicked off of YouTube.
YouTube ain't got a bunch of little dickweeds like Facebook does.
No.
Yes,
they do. Yeah, they do.
They got trolls, buddy. They got trolls.
Maybe they don't like. They don't like. Maybe you look like I don't know.
He looks like a watermelon. Anyway, the thing.
Maybe look like a terrorist.
I made a pumpkin because he's all orange. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, who did you give the story to about the trooper? Or did we not?
Which trooper? Oh, I didn't put it out. We're gonna talk about it, but I didn't assign it to anyone.
All right, so I'll do it right now then, since Freebird's taking his sweet damn time. Anyway, so on Halloween this year, there was an incident where a family was basically out staying with friends, and mom and dad said, we got to run to the corner store real quick. We'll be right back. The troopers were dispatched to a vehicle accident where they found the mother and father fatally wounded. They were, we call it, Signal 7, or they're deceased. And then they were notified that the children were still at the house. And this trooper that responded to the call went ahead and made a contact with the grandma, which was 7 miles away out of state. proceeded to go pick up the kids. I think he took them trick-or-treating. He definitely took them to every restaurant. So, like, if one said McDonald's and the other said Burger King, he took them to every one of them. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner until Grandma arrived and spent the day with them. 3 little babies and a teenage boy. Somewhere towards the end, the teenager started to say, you know, something don't feel right. But this officer went out of his way to make sure that instead of turning this into a tragedy, they were spared the sadness until they were able to be loved by a loved one. And the amount of compassion inside of the officer's heart to see his parents deceased, or their parents deceased in a vehicle, and keep it calm and just keep playing with the kids and taking care of the kids for the following 7 hours until Grandma got there. Amazing act. I think it was Officer Brantley or something like that. I'm gonna have to go back and I'll post the video on MOTORCOP Chronicles. That way you guys can see it. And it's just he's a hell of a man. He deserves a shout out.
It is. It's a good video. I'll try to link it. Just for y'all will know, the reason I got removed from or we got removed from YouTube, it says for we got kicked off of YouTube tonight because of excessive chewing of Skittles that really gets on fucking people's nerves. Is what it says on here. That's why we got kicked off of YouTube.
Y'all won't believe how critical he is of us. He's very critical. That's why we give him
the reason we got kicked off of YouTube tonight, I didn't get a strike or anything, but it was just because I put down in the title, Nashville Shooter Manifesto leaked. Hadn't even talked about it, people. We have not even talked about it. It's just in the title I put up, removed the video and complete the live, shut the live down and stuff. So, right. Because it says that it may it's hate speech, self-harm, suicidal, and all that stuff. Of course, we haven't even talked about it yet.
Bunch of fucktards we got in the society now. Every statement or every word is suicidal.
That's why I keep telling y'all, go to Rumble and follow me on Rumble. It's free.
I'm not gonna go follow you on Bumble.
Rumble.
Oh, shit. Rumble in the jungle.
Go. Yeah, you're right, Jim. ScrewTube. Go follow me on Rumble because, like I said, it's just a matter of time that Facebook's gonna shut me down too because I don't watch what I say. So
I'm surprised they haven't done it already with that title.
So y'all go check us out on Rumble. Go follow on Rumble because
you talking about MOTORCOP title.
No, I had in the description of what the podcast was going to be about.
Could be the MOTORCOP too, and they no cancel culture cancel culture don't like you down.
So anyway,
only the kids and parade.
I do have a video for your first story there, Freebird.
Well, I was hoping, but Mister, I had to jump my first story.
Shut up, Thunder Chicken. I didn't
had to jump my story. I was ready to go 10 minutes ago, but I got held up.
But now you can't talk because your teeth are stuck together from all the damn Skittles.
No, I don't have any more left.
You ate that whole bag of Skittles already?
No, I still have the bag. Yeah. So, I didn't want whole steer. I had to bring that big bag. I didn't want everything dragging out tonight. If it does, I'm well prepared for Skittle Fest. Apparently, it comes from Colorado. There's a newly released body cam footage of an officer that got charged with second-degree murder. Apparently, during this, there was a double parked car in this parking lot, and it was a Dollar General, something or another.
It was a Dollar General.
Yeah, it was double parked, so... Apparently, when they run the plate, the plate didn't match, and there was something else wrong. It was a home paint job on this car, so they said that's a little suspicious, especially. So anyway, they walk in the store looking for the suspect. I guess they must have run the. I don't know. They must have run a VIN and got a picture of the suspect.
No.
What the hell?
It had some Cherokee Nation or something made up plate or something on the car.
So apparently they go in and into the store and they were going to look. They talked to the store, one of the store employees who said that no one there drove that car. And then while they were in the store, the back door alarm went off. So they proceeded to go check that out and ran. Apparently, I guess this individual run out through the front door, and the officers drew their handguns, and somehow some shit went down, and one of them ended up shooting.
Think about it, it's a pretty good ploy. Set the alarm off. The cops go to where the alarm's at, and you done snuck around back to the front door and go out that way.
That's pretty
theoretically.
good.
I mean, that's pretty good.
So apparently there was a training officer and a guy that had only been on the force 3 days.
And
did the 3-day guy get him?
I think the 3-day guy is the one they got arrested.
Oh, he only been on the job 3 days and now he's got charged with murder?
I think so. Let's see.
People have been critically hurt and tonight are being treated at UMC Trauma. A witness on
It's on.
I'll say, for a homemade paint job, it's really not that bad on camera.
I like it.
I mean, it probably looks worse in person, but it don't look that bad.
Is that this car?
Yeah, it's this white car right here. That's on.
Well, it ain't double parked.
A Magnum.
It said it was double parked. The story did.
I know. I don't know.
That ain't
Why are they lying? You know, they just needed a reason to make contact.
Cherokee Nation, Oklahoma. What a
Cherokee
clearance.
Drive.
Dispatch by cell, 86 clearance.
He running the bend. That's where. I how you got it. Look.
Oklahoma plates. That's fresh paint too. That's roll on. I can smell it.
It's rolled on. Fucking Earth and Crafts Day.
I wonder if he used a heavy nap roller or a small nap. And is it acrylic or
is that latex?
Or is it latex?
Latex?
I don't know.
Oh,
latex would bounce back. You know, at least that way in a collision it would just.
Car was probably red.
So anyway, they doing that.
But see,
it's almost 5 minutes, so I'm going to speed it up.
Even if you're standing next to this unit, if you're standing next to this car and the alarm goes off, you already know this is the most suspect car in the parking lot. These idiots are going to run straight into your arms. But I mean, that's
no, they were in the store.
Well, it's only one.
When the alarm went off.
No, they didn't set the car alarm off. It was the emergent. You know,
it
when
was emergency
you leave
back
out
door.
of an exit and it says fire alarm, you know, will
right.
go
It
off.
just sounds like a burglar alarm type deal. They definitely look like a suspicious car, like it's gonna, you know.
I think somebody had store called or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, they fuck around with the car for a while. Oh, let's go check in the store. That's where they must be. Derp, derp, derp,
Yeah.
derp. It's a Family Dollar, not a Dollar General.
Well,
let's get our stores, our dollar stores,
yeah,
right?
There you go. Hound me got the detail wrong in the store. In the story.
Hello.
Got a quick question for you.
Yes.
Did you see that white Dodge Magnum parked out there?
Yeah, it was definitely a red Dodge Mag. Very red.
Do you know if your employees drive a white?
What I think happened right here
He was staring at her tits.
I'm about to say
Yeah.
she's got her red shirt on and looked like she had some bigger boobs there. So the cop was staring at her tits, and that's why he said red, not white.
Yeah, I was like,
You know
why the
who's
hell would he
driving
say
those
red?
red tits in the back?
Yeah. That was so much better.
Oh, I mean that
Like
that
no-
white Magnum.
I mean that white car, not
That
the red
Trojan
tits.
Magnum, you know.
Yeah, like any white dude would need a Magnum.
Come on.
I don't believe so.
You in a hurry? Hush your mouth.
Why is it blurred out like a Japanese porno?
Because they're not they're just civilians, nothing to do with it, so they blurred them out.
Why? They're in a public law enforcement environment.
We don't know what the laws are in this state.
Just right now, we just noticed it.
This is in Colorado.
It's been that long. Cool.
This is Colorado. Colorado.
Car like that.
I will say the store is very clean.
Yeah, compared to our Dollar Generals around here, ain't they?
Ours got
full of
to walk
shit.
around boxes.
Boxes everywhere, pallets and shit all over the floor.
There's more money in Colorado, guys.
See, there's the alarm going off. So they're going to run towards the alarm, and he probably went around the outer way.
He's still in here. Where'd he go?
Why'd you pull your gun?
That's what I want to know. He done pulled his gun out. We just want to talk to this dude. The only crime he's committed is double parking at this point in time. Okay?
No, this can't be it. Please don't let it be it.
Not a lethal weapon.
No.
Yeah. Not unless there's something else we don't know.
He's gonna do it, ain't he?
Get out! Get out! Get out of the car!
Bad shoot.
Dispatch. Shots fired.
Shit. Hate to say it, bad shoot. He didn't try to drive towards the officer or anything.
Yeah, it's a bad shoot.
You got him on double parking. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna take a ride.
I think that was the trainee that shot the gun.
Yeah, article don't say.
And the other guy's still on duty. I think that was a trainee. So 3 days on the job, he done caught a murder charge. Future reference, people, you can't just because somebody's driving away, if your life is not in danger, or the public's life is not in danger, you cannot shoot people.
I think he was going.
Well, not only that, he actually put it off.
I think he was going to drive away and maybe hurt somebody else. He was saving the next victim.
Oh, God. I love covering for. Hey, look, I'll do that all day long with you, but this one was bad.
Yeah,
no, he was about to run over somebody on the other side of the parking lot.
No, it's bad shoot. Sorry.
Did you see that squirrel? I was protecting the squirrel.
Sorry. That was just bad shoot. What y'all think about it, people?
Well, it killed a dude, so it was probably pretty good, I say.
No, he didn't kill a dude. The officer killed him.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. I think the guy died.
He died.
Yeah, he killed the guy.
Well, at least he paid attention and shooting.
No, that's why they booked him on second.
Illegal.
They booked him on second-degree murder.
Yeah, Kelly, the dude died. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but for illegally parking.
Yeah. Oh well, if he was
it's a bit much.
If he was a damn 18-wheeler driver.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
God, Freebird.
That's what happens when you get a sugar rush, people. Just letting y'all know. So
no, that's probably
don't run out of the back of Dollar Generals and drive away. They will shoot you.
The C4. What's the matter?
Wow.
Oh, we got kicked off of Facebook too?
No, we're still live. We got 7 people.
Oh, okay.
I still got it running. It's up.
Okay.
You take a blue chew today?
A what? A blue chew?
Yeah, I'm just asking. You know, you said it was up.
Oh.
Well, somebody just sent me something saying we got kicked off Facebook. That's what.
Let's see here.
Look.
No, I'm still showing live on Facebook.
No, I think we're still live on Facebook.
This next story is the one reason we got kicked. We might be getting kicked off Facebook just a minute. So,
here it comes, y'all.
If I get kicked off Facebook,
I don't know. It ain't coming up for me.
Not showing up on Facebook.
No, it ain't showing up.
Let's look.
Yeah, no, it's up. It's up.
Okay,
it's up.
If I get kicked off of Facebook when I start reading this story, we're talking about this story. Y'all gonna have to go download Rumble.
That's because you're giving Kelly a free coffee mug.
Or I'm on LinkedIn.
That's why we're getting kicked off.
I'm on LinkedIn. I don't think I'm got kicked off of LinkedIn yet. We'll have to go see. Go check it over. I don't know why you're obsessed with Bumble, but you go right ahead there, okay? You go right ahead on Bumble, Mr. Man.
I am about that close to being done with anything with a vagina. I'll tell you that much.
I have to scroll way back up because after I said the stories, I had these two knuckleheads I know keep like texting 1,000 text messages after I sent all the stories out, so it drives the stories.
At least I waited. Up. I wanted to say all those.
I tried to. That's Holster does that.
Oh, you were right there with them.
Well, you know, if you can't beat them, join. You know that old cliche. If you can't beat them, join them. I'm like, well, screw it.
And the worst part is this asshole was chiming in half the time, or he's over there because I'm not backwards.
So we're going to be talking about the Nashville shooter that happened just a little over a year ago, the one with the Manifesto. If y'all don't know or haven't heard,
has it to do with the RV that blew up? Or
no, this is the tranny girl. She was a girl that said she was a dude. She transgender, whatever. That went into that school up in Nashville and shot all them people. And it had the video where showed the SWAT guy going there and he dropped her at the other end of the hall with his rifle.
Got it. Remember that one?
All right. Remember that she had a manifesto, but they refused to release it. And because it was going to do copycat. It was going to do this. Well, Steven Crowder with Crowder, they have a investigation part of their stuff with their Mud Club stuff, which I'm thinking about joining. I'm not sure yet, but they got
butt jug.
They got a hold somebody leaked some of the manifesto to him, a couple pages or something, and they released it. Yes, that's why YouTube shut us down tonight. Facebook may shut us down also because Facebook took all his stuff down from it too.
Freedom of speech. We're a First Amendment source.
Good luck on that. There's no freedom of speech on none of these sites except for Rumble. Go just follow me on Rumble.
No, Elon Musk taking hold of that bullshit.
Well, they actually put warnings on that one, but it's still up. They do have stuff on there. Anyway, I've heard that they either suspended or they plan on firing 2 cops over this leak anyway. Of course, Chief John Drake said he is disturbed over the unauthorized release of writings from the shooter who killed 6 people, including 3 children at the Covenant School in March. He confirmed the authenticity of the writings in a statement late Monday evening. The police department is extremely serious about the investigation to identify the people responsible. He said, so, why? I mean, I demand y'all release the body cam footage, 2 hours after it happened, but y'all want to hold the manifesto?
Right.
So, like I said,
something was in it.
These are not crime. This is just 2 pages. It's not crime scene photos or anything like that because this shooter left behind 20 journals altogether, and this is like 2 pages.
Tell me it was something that goes completely against the narrative.
Well, the whole thing's against the narrative because it was a transgender. That's why they don't want it out. Well, I went and found the 2 pages on Twitter on Steven Crowder's site. One of the pages it reads.
It hates everybody.
It reads on 2/3 of 23. She wrote, "Kill those kids. Those crackers going to private fancy schools with those fancy khakis and sports backpacks with their daddy's Mustangs and convertibles. Fuck you little shits. I wish to shoot your weak ass dicks with your mop yellow hair." You okay?
My cover fell off. I had to put it back on.
It says, "Want to kill all you little crackers, bunch of little faggots."
Crackers.
Yeah, bunch of little faggots.
Wasn't the tranny white?
Yeah.
Why are they using crackers?
I don't know.
So confused. Also identified as not white.
Anyway, it says, "Bunch of little faggots with your white privilege. Fuck you, faggots."
I don't think that's politically correct.
Probably not. But anyway, transgender lesbian, basically. So
you got a transgender calling people
gay.
Faggots?
Yes.
No, that's fucked up.
And a white person
that's
calling people
hypocritical.
Well, what it is this is what you get. is what you get when you start teaching
When
CRT.
when you start catering to these dumb shit bags, this is what you get.
What's up, Jeff? When you start teaching CRT.
Hey, well, look at this old Doc Holiday.
When you teaching CRT and basically saying just because you're white, you're a racist piece of shit.
Children, absolutely.
Then the second page that was released. Okay, I'm glad you're naked. Didn't need that view.
All right.
The second page got released. They called it the Dark Abyss, Death Day 3/27/23. Today is the day. Yes, the day has finally come. I can't believe it's here. Don't know how I was able to get this far, but here I am. I'm a little nervous, but excited too. Been excited for the last 2 weeks.
Jesus.
There were several times I could have been caught, especially back in the summer of 2021. I wish something would be elaborated on that.
Right.
None of that matters now. I'm almost an hour and 7 minutes away. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm ready. I hope my victims aren't. My only fear is if anything goes wrong, I'll do my best to prevent any of the sort. God let my wrath take over my anxiety. It might be 10 minutes tops. It might be 3 to 7. It's going to be quick. I hope I have a high death count ready to die. Ha ha. Signed, Aiden.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's some intense shit.
That's just 2 of the pages that was there.
It's like, but that's the thing is they really didn't deep dive into national media because it went against the narrative. But I wonder if the individual was actually on any kind of watch list. If anybody did say something and they're like, oh, let's not go mess with this kid because they're already trans, then we'll be anti-trans if we try to help.
Well, it's one of them things that I think stupid is they call a protected class, which is to me bullshit.
I mean, look, in this nation, about the only protected classes should be the ones that we screwed over as a nation as a whole. Maybe the African Americans or the American Indians. Definitely the American Indians. But there ain't no way in shit we're going to let this new group of people pop up in the last 3 years and suddenly they're more important than the people America has already
just look at, you got a transgender calling little white cracker faggots.
That's shit.
Well, my thing.
I don't know, how is this person even still functioning in life?
Well, I'm going to say this. Stare, you said that, we screwed over. I ain't screwed over nobody because I wasn't alive when that shit happened.
No, I said America as a nation. That's what I'm talking about. Is just the whole. That's just what I'm getting at. But we don't know shit to these people. It just popped up in the last 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, they just like to want to cater to everybody.
On the people in the dating world in 2023, you got to just ask if they got 2 X chromosomes. You can't can't say I like a girl anymore because then you're fucking binary shit. Anyway, next.
It's your turn.
Yeah. If anybody should be talking anyway.
Jeff, you need some Skittles if you eat Skittles while you're. Oh yeah! Look, Bill wants to see the tattoo.
Well, it's going to be upside down the way it. Let me spin my arm around here. Let's see.
You need to stand up in a chair.
Don't stand up in a chair.
It's right there.
It looks a lot better on a picture. That video is not doing it any justice because it's got blue eyes, ain't it?
Yeah.
You can't even really see.
You can see it on there. It's got blue.
It's itching like a motherfucker right now. I can tell you that much.
You putting lotion on there?
Yes, I'm putting lotion on it.
Vaseline. Wait, what about Astroglide or something like that?
No, I got my lion. It's a lion. It's a lion head.
It's a tiger. It's a lion.
It's a lion.
I mean, I know what the picture you sent me looked like. I mean, it was a lion, but I was just making sure that they didn't mess it up.
So this next story, guys, is it's a gruesome one.
We were talking about the lion.
Yeah, so 2 sheriff's deputies from southeastern North Carolina.
Moving on, I guess.
A man who was the subject of a warrant was seriously wounded, and I wish they would have killed his ass, and I'll tell you why. Tuesday, during exchange of gunfire, the local sheriff said, Robeson County Sheriff's Bernice Wilkins said at the news conference, the 3 men were shot around 9:30 a.m. in a community outside of Maxton, which is about 120 miles southeast of Raleigh, close to the South Carolina border. The suspect and one of the deputies were in critical condition at the hospital, while the other deputy was in serious condition, the sheriff said. The suspect fled the area by getting into one of the wounded deputy's cruisers, so he stole the police officer's car. And he backed over the officer he had shot, breaking his leg in the process. The suspect was ultimately captured by other deputies, according to the sheriffs. Wilkins in the sheriff's office identified the shooting suspect as Jackass, who last December, he is out on bond, everybody. He is out on bond for murder.
No way.
Murder. Okay. And then he went home and he cut off his ankle monitor. Okay. So they actually called in the ATF and the FBI in the state to come in and locate this guy. And then this shit broke bad. They were in the area with search warrants. People were wondering, of course, why they were going after this guy and, you know, how he got shot and why people were hurt. Let me tell you, I don't know which way I'm pointing right there. That officer is a young officer. If he ain't 23, I don't know what is. And hopefully, you know, both of them recover. These 2 men didn't go to work that day and expect Johnny Shitbag over yonder to do this to them. And the guy that got shot and ran over, I believe he's in serious condition. And the sheriff is very worried that we might end up with a dead deputy out of the scenario. Like I said, I wish Johnny Shitbag up there, the Duke's taking a crap on his forehead. I wish him to jump into a meat grinder head first, because that's the way he treats people. So
he should have never been out of prison. That's what they get for this bail reform shit and everything else.
Yep. And it's just going to keep happening. These self-entitled pieces of shit. It's like telling a kid no and turning around and giving the same damn kid a candy bar 30 seconds later. You know, you're going to get the same response. They're not getting properly punished, so therefore it's not effective.
Yep, that's a shit bag right here. It's a dog shitting on his head. These are the 2 officers. Hopefully they'll make a full recovery and be able to go back to work. Bill says that's a good dog. Yes, that's a good dog taking a shit on the bad guys.
Shithead. Taking a shit on the shithead.
Y'all a little derogatory tonight.
Oh, come on, Thunder Chicken. Spit it out. Don't belong to you.
What's that? I mean,
Nothing. It's a dick joke. Just never mind.
Well, there's Florida boy found his way to 911 on his phone for a hug. I think the deputy shows up to embrace and give a lesson on emergency calls. How old was this kid here? He called 911 for a heartwarming moment. That's an abuse of the 911 suck story.
That's sympathetic.
You know, because I'm not that warm. You know, so apparently this boy. Apparently the woman, realizing what happened, tells the deputy that she will go talk to her young son.
What story are you on right now? You're on number 7. We're supposed to be on number 4.
I'll go back to it.
Well, you're not even close.
Yeah, I meant number 7.
Dude, that's fucking priceless.
Because y'all dumbasses that had to do a chain of text messages and it pushed my story way up. Yeah. Dude, god dang, son.
He just jumped on us.
Come on. Dude, man, I tell you, man. All right, well, I'll hit number 4 and we'll come back to number 7.
We'll do number 7's video since that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, I know. Shit. Duke.
So let me jump down to number 7 video.
Yeah, number 7. Yeah, that ain't number 7.
People have been critically hurt and tonight are being treated at UMC Trauma.
No, that ain't it.
A witness I spoke to said the 29-year-old suspect ran into traffic before stealing a police car.
I've never seen anything.
this is what we need right here.
Hello, is this your home?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Sorry, I just locked my door. Yeah.
We had a 911 call come from.
Talk to my son. Gianni, come here.
Does he have a disconnected cell phone?
Yep. Come here. Bring your phone. Come here. Yeah.
This is down here.
Yeah.
Whip that little boy's ass right now.
Did you call them?
Oh, stop being an ass. What I want to say is, what I'm about is this mama right here.
That little boy don't need a hug.
This
Oh no, that mama looks like she's ready to whoop
No,
his
That's
ass
what I'm
already.
saying, boy. You know, she about to whoop that ass. That's
This-
that. Ooh, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. That's
this
that look.
mama right here is doing what a lot of parents don't do nowadays. She didn't try to victimize, make her child into the victim, and try to cover for him. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Damn right.
That's what
What'd you do, boy?
she did.
Get your
Yeah.
ass out here.
Gentlemen, you called the police?
Why did they give him a hug?
You called him to give him a hug.
Now, how can you be mad at that little kid now? You can't.
Well,
He called 911 because he wanted to give the police a hug.
Well, so what you do then as a community outreach is you turn it into a community service thing to where you give him a business card and say, Mom, anytime he wants me to stop by and play video games or whatever, just have him, text me. Don't call 911.
Yeah, don't
just
call
give me a
911, but I'll come over and give you hugs.
Yep. And even maybe bring him like a football or something for Christmas. It'll make all the difference.
Roy would come over and he'd be trying to hit on the mama.
Yeah,
While he's
Roy
giving the
P.
kid a hug.
Yes, Roy P. would.
Roy P. would be like, well, can I get a hug from your mama?
Well, don't get me wrong. That officer might be thinking that. I mean, he might be happily married. He might be looking for a stepdaddy role. I don't know.
He's looking for a sugar daddy.
He does work for one of the best sheriff's offices in the United States, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So
And I know what your phone number 911.
Yeah, but you know what that's for? Is if you're in trouble and you need help. Or if somebody you know is around you and that's in trouble and needs help. And it's very important. You got to be careful when you call that number, okay?
Okay.
Only in emergencies, and if you're hurt or someone else is hurt and your mom needs help, someone's doing something they're not supposed to do, you give us a call, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
now explain to him to call the non-emergency
No,
number.
give him a hug. I thought this what the story was.
He
And then
gave
it turned
him
into shit.
He gave him 2 hugs.
I didn't
didn't
see
see
that
that.
on the
That's
video.
because you were too busy fucking with your Skittles.
I did not see no hug going on.
Watch this. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, go rewind this. He just
Look.
knuckle butt.
That was a knuckle, but right before that, he gives him a hug. Watch.
I don't see it.
I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
It ain't happening.
Look, right
No.
there.
Oh, that's a half-hearted.
That's a hug.
That's
and,
a like.
Could have at least taken a
Hey,
knee
and watch.
given
That's
him
a
a hug.
half-ass.
and there was a hug in the beginning too. Watch, he comes out and gives him a
He
hug.
gave him one of them. You could hug my leg, but not me.
See, look, there's a hug there, and there was another hug.
Hey, by the way, because I'm in the Bay Area, if
That's
his
what I'm saying. Roy
deputy,
P. be like, okay,
this
well,
deputy, if this
Mama, you
deputy
need a
sees
hug
this
too?
episode and wants to come on the air and explain everything, I would absolutely love it. So you just let us know. You could send us an
what?
email.
Where was this at? Florida?
Yeah, it's down in Tampa.
Were you running for sheriff? Can't you get him on?
Well, I'm running for sheriff of Pasco, not for Hillsborough. I wouldn't want to run in Hillsborough. That's a way bigger county. That's like New Orleans.
This next story is the reason
Here we go.
why I have this up above my head right here tonight. Okay. Suicide hotline, especially for cops. This is answered by other cops, retired cops. People understand what you're going through. Because this story here is not one of them that is funny or anything else. It's happening, of course, in Los Angeles. They had four current and former Los Angeles Sheriff's Department deputies committed suicide in a 24-hour span. Okay.
I see the mental health aspect of it.
They're
'cause
saying,
getting their hands tied over there.
Yeah. The sheriff up there is urging deputies to go check on the well-being of their colleagues and friends. We are stunned to learn of these deaths. Of course, I mean, they sent shockwaves through the law enforcement community up there. I think two of them were retired in They had one of the people that did it was a Commander Darren Harris. He became recognized as a figure on TV over a 25-year career during which he served as chief department spokesman. He was found dead in his home in Santa Clara on Monday morning. According to multiple sources, he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
It's damn waste. Damn waste.
I mean, yeah. Then they found later that Monday around noon the body of Greg Hovland, a sergeant who worked in Antelope Valley before his retirement at his Quartz Hill home, according to sources. Another employee was found dead shortly after sunset at a residence in Stevenson Ranch. The fourth death was reported at 7:30 Tuesday when sheriff's homicide detectives responded to a hospital in Pomona where a employee died from suicide also. Of course, you know, they've had 81 police officers or law enforcement officers have committed suicide this year already.
Jeez.
In 2022, there were 172 suicides. We all know, well, the ones of us that do the job, all first responders, even firemen and paramedics, absolutely, dispatchers, jailers, all of it. Unfortunately, there's a high suicide rate. Like I said, you can call Cop Line, call any suicide hotline. My thing is, I want to say is, when you know other people that have retired and left the job, because I talked about this one in past episode called The Paper Thin Line, do not forget about the people that you worked with just because they're not working no more. If you were friends with somebody on the job, you can still be friends after they retire. Call them up and talk to them. Just because somebody quit and isn't a cop no more, I mean, because I'm telling you, once you leave a department and stuff, after a very short period, it's like you didn't exist. You didn't exist over there, okay? That's why I tell everybody, you can love your job, but don't make it your entire life. It is not your life.
Start a podcast.
I know a guy, he's retired. I talk to him a couple times a month. If you have one of your friends that maybe, have to go have some mental health help or something like that, and law enforcement community is real good at shunning each other because of it. We don't want nothing to do with each other.
Yep.
It's bullshit. How about you call them?
Normalize talking to your buddies about the shit and just leaving it between you and your buddy. Normalize that shit, because you'd never know that just getting something off your chest over like a soda or something, or hell, if you guys are just 10-6 and standing in the middle of a field near your cars, just bullshit. Get it off your chest. Let them know. Because I'll tell you, I mean, I've seen officers that were victims of it, that they sit there and they know we got a chaplain. They encourage you to go talk to your chaplain. But the minute you do, you're put on leave because now you're a risk. So no officer wants to go and talk to the chaplain. It's a wasted position. It's never properly implemented. And I'll tell you right now, anybody listening to this, I cannot guarantee I'll answer 24/7. But by God, if you're ever having thoughts like that, you reach out to the podcast and I'll give you my cell phone number. Because if I can talk to you for 5 minutes and just try and change your attitude towards your thoughts at that moment, I'm more than happy to do that any damn hour of the day. I'll stop what I'm doing to make sure that you are okay. Because, I've lost way too damn many friends to that. People they take the easy way out. And it's heartbreaking because it's not just they see it as an easy out, but it doesn't just affect them. It affects their wife, kids, parents. You destroyed the entire life with a squeeze of a trigger or something stupid. Trust me, there's always tomorrow. I can tell you, I've went through some of the hardest days of my life recently, but you don't give up. You march forward. And we're here for you as a podcast and Cop Line. You can go ahead and contact them 24/7, I believe, and they'll help you out.
Like I said, email me. I'll talk to you. I'll call you up, talk to you.
And he's usually bored.
Except when it's really late at night and people want to text TikTok videos to you, wake you up.
Well, if you watched them and commented and stuff,
that's no lie.
I'd probably stop.
Send me a text message at 1 a.m.
All right,
Okay.
Sarah, this next one's yours, and I actually have, if you want to give a Cliff Note thing on it, I have 2 videos on it.
This one is an entire crock of shit.
Is he at number 6?
Yes, we're at number 6.
I'm before you're number 4. Yep. Anyway, you're going back to 4, remember? Because you're not going to reach 7.
No, we did. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right. Anyway, Colorado officer found not guilty in death of Elijah McClain. Unpopular opinion, that's because he's not guilty. Oh, my shit's saying it's not charging. Oh, it's because I'm not plugged in. Stand by. My computer's going to die.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. God damn.
Quit it, Thunder Chicken.
We'll never get through.
Derp 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 derp.
All right, so here's the thing: is the media is trying to portray this officer like he's some kind of tyrant that went around killing people. So the story continuously says he could have been charged with murder or manslaughter, but he was charged with neither. And they kept saying this like it was obvious. So I scrolled down a little bit, and they're saying that he put a hold because the guy was apparently like a psych ward like level of crazy. When they tried to take him into custody, they had to apply a choke because he was going for one of the officer's weapons. So rather than shoot him, they tried to apply a lesser than deadly force approach. Because I can tell you, once you start going for my officer's weapon, you might get aired out. Because if you get it out, a lot of people could get hurt. Moving on to the next part, what they failed to mention is he was placed inside of an EMS unit perfectly healthy. They administered in the back of the van, in the back of the EMS unit, ketamine as a sedative, and he stopped breathing and went into cardiac arrest. So therefore, the paramedic was guilty as shit, not the cop. So I don't understand why he was even in fucking jail.
Well,
the mother is my son never does nothing and all that shit, but they have plenty of footage showing the kid kicking the shit out of cops.
One of the cops got convicted. 2 of them got acquitted. They haven't done the paramedics yet. Let's watch some video.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
And let's watch the video.
March 2019 in Aurora, Colorado. A security camera picks up 23-year-old Elijah McClain at this Shell gas station buying soft drinks and wearing a face mask. His family lawyer told NBC News.
What?
There ain't no COVID?
No, it's not. But just wait.
So this is pre-COVID, okay.
Just wait.
He was in the habit of wearing this mask. After paying for his items, he turns around and bows to the man behind him in line. His family told NBC News this was his signature gratitude bow. At 10:30 p.m.
Just wait.
What?
Just wait.
So he's a ninja.
Man calls 911.
Let me see. He has a mask on. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
So, mask on.
Okay. Were any weapons involved or?
Tell us it's pre-COVID because then after COVID they're like calling saying he don't have a mask on.
Right.
Okay.
This is the America I missed. Like, hey, that guy's wearing a mask in a liquor store. This is weird.
It's all right. We're gonna fast forward. This is where the first encounter happened.
Stop! 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 Stop. I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
9 seconds after exiting his vehicle, the officer initiates physical contact.
Stop tensing up, dude.
10:44 p.m. Officer Jason Rosenblatt and Officer Randy Rodema are now also on the scene and surround McClain.
No, I am an introvert. Please respect the boundaries that I am speaking.
Stop tensing up.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop. I'm going home.
Relax or I'm going to have to change this situation.
He's actively resisting. He's actively resisting. I mean, they're going to have to escalate.
Hold on a minute, okay? I'm telling you from me working on the street, but if I would counter this guy, and I'm not trying to Monday morning quarterback, but the way he speaks, he said he's an introvert. You can tell
He's got a mental disability.
Hold on. He's a smaller stature person, okay? I'm just stopping him on a suspicion, and you can tell that that something's mentally wrong with him. So I would do my best not to
to do your duty.
No, I would do my job, but not to drive him into the pavement. But that's from years of experience too.
Remember, old dogs like you don't play in the field no more usually.
First off, you guys started to arrest me, and I was stopping my music to listen. Now let go.
The situation escalates when the officers try to move McLean onto the grass. Officer Woodyard's body cam is knocked to the ground.
You guys take my power back, and I intend to be.
Officer Rodema says this.
Grab your gun, dude.
Let me tell you what I think happened. Okay. What I think happened. You've seen videos of this guy. If y'all listen to audio, y'all can go watch it on wherever, YouTube, ScrewTube, whatever. I think the kid was trying to get away from him because he's got a mental condition. He's an introvert. He don't like being touched. I think in the process of him trying to get away, I think his arm or his hand might have hit the gun. I don't believe at any time he grabbed that gun and was trying to pull it out the holster. I think he inadvertently touched the gun is what happened. And as I know, you can feel when somebody, touches your gun.
Yeah.
So I don't think the boy was trying to pull the gun. I think he inadvertently hit the gun. The cop felt the pressure on the gun, which I can't put him down for that because you don't know. I'm just telling you what I think probably happened at that moment.
It's unclear from the body cameras whether or not McLean reached for an officer's weapon. All three officers wrestle McLean to the ground.
I had anybody grab my gun. They tried to grab my handcuffs.
At this moment, one of the officers uses a carotid control hold on McLean.
There was a woman that tried to grab my handcuffs.
So basically he chokes the guy out.
An officer placing his arm around a subject's neck, applying pressure, and restricting blood to the brain via the carotid arteries.
That's how you choke a
Responding
son
officers later
of a
told an
bitch
Aurora
out.
police investigator that McLean briefly went unconscious, and the officers released the hold.
Yes, that's the way it is
At
supposed to be
10:46,
done.
for 2 minutes.
That is properly done neck restraint.
Yep.
Officer
Choke that carotid artery till they pass out, and then whooped his ass after.
No, you don't.
Why you want to whoop this dude's ass? He's retarded.
How you wake him up? You got to whoop that ass. You got to rub the back of the neck. You slap him on the back of the neck.
This dude, with a sternum rub.
He woke up.
You rub him on the back of the neck and slap it in the back. And they'll wake up.
Brown and says this.
Fighting us on the ground. I know it was a legend of play. We had to use carotid. That's what I was doing. I was just going home.
Use the terminology, so I bet you it's part of the policy.
He's out. Was he out? I heard some snoring. He wasn't completely. He didn't lose consciousness.
I'm just different.
He tried to grab my gun.
That's all. That's all I was doing.
It was actually Rosenblatt.
I'm so sorry.
For your gun, dude.
I have no gun.
That's where I tried carotid.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do any fighting.
Other units that are not here.
I got a weird
slow it down a little bit.
If he didn't die, this would have got
I don't
dropped.
do guns. I don't even kill flies.
We got him to
I don't eat meat.
What?
Do we have anything other than him being suspicious?
No. People.
No. I mean, we can start walking away.
Basically, from stuff I've learned, he didn't have reason to go hands-on with him.
Right. He had suspicion. That's it.
You had somebody call in and say, once he talked to him, it's like, okay, look at the kid you talked to him. You could tell something was wrong with him. Look, dispatch, I stopped. I spoke to the guy. If he don't want to, just follow him. I guarantee you he'd have walked straight to his house and you could have talked to his mama.
Yep. I'd have just been like, he's taking a 10-8.
He had no reason to put his hands on him. The guy didn't take off running or nothing like that. You could tell something was wrong with the kid. So
yeah, cruise 26, we need to slow everybody down.
Responding officers later tell an investigator that McLean was actively resisting and fighting the officers' attempts to place him into handcuffs.
I tried. We started it because he reached for Rosie's gun. When we had him on the wall. All right.
At 10:49 p.m., McLean throws up a first time.
Stop.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, wasn't trying to do that.
He needed one of those vegan milkshakes.
Over the next 4 minutes, McLean gets sick a few more times. Officers are also heard multiple times asking him to stop fighting.
Rolling this way, dude?
Yeah.
Are you able to?
My legs locking up.
There you go. Just like that.
You're good.
Don't get up, dude. It's not going to be good for you. I'm telling you right now.
If you keep messing around, I'm going to bring my dog out. He's going to dog bite you. You understand me?
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
At
no.
10:54 p.m., McLean is still on the ground, and an officer says this.
Yeah, they're
When the
fucked.
ambulance gets here, we're going to go ahead and give him some ketamine. Yeah, sounds good. Perfect. Let's give that a couple of minutes, and then we'll put him on.
Whatever he's on, he has incredible strength.
Yeah, crazy strength.
10:59 p.m. A fire medic administers 500 milligrams of ketamine to McLean in an attempt to sedate him. 2 to 3 minutes later, he is loaded onto an ambulance. And at 11:07 p.m., just over 20 minutes after the first officer made contact, responding officers are told McLean does not have a pulse.
He just cored. Are you serious? Yeah. Okay. So, sit tight.
McLean was resuscitated at the scene and taken to the hospital where he would be declared brain dead 3 days later.
That
The
is
coroner
not on them
concluded last
officers, though.
November that a combination of physical exertion and a narrow left coronary artery contributed to McLean's death, but could not determine the cause of his death. He added that it could have been either an accidental death caused by a reaction to the ketamine, a natural death, or a death linked to the carotid control hold used by officers. The district attorney later announced he would not charge the officers involved, saying that the evidence does not support a conclusion that McLean's death was the direct result of any particular action or individual.
Well, we know now they got charged.
The
with
Officer Nathan Woodyard found not guilty of charges tied to the death of Elijah McLean.
Now, the Colorado community reacting after a jury made its decision. Fox 31's Lisa D'Souza is on it with more of that reaction. And what happens next?
They're definitely screwed on a civil rights thing because they detained him and the dude threatened him with coercion to bite him with a dog. I mean, like, you can't do that to a kid that's in handcuffs, bro. Like, what do you like?
Well, they said that he was so you saw him standing around. It ain't like he was just fighting, did it?
No, once he got put down, he pretty much stayed down.
Yeah. So I mean, what did he weigh? $125?
Yeah, I mean, you guys just don't know how to, push the earth, I guess, because they were like, he's got that crazy strength. They wanted to save retard strength. They might as well when they threatened him with a dog.
Morning. Well, as for what happens next, certainly a big question right now is if Nathan Woodyard will stay with the Aurora Police Department. You may remember we told you he was suspended pending the outcome of this investigation.
He can't be a cop there no more.
Everyone has reached out to Aurora PD. They have not yet responded in terms of whether he's going to stay on with the police department or not. But obviously an emotional day here inside and outside the Adams County Judicial Center. You can see an emotional afternoon here as that verdict was read. You can see in this video here.
That's Mom. I'm not going to keep playing
the video.
But
at the same time, thank you, Mom, for keeping it peaceful. Because I did read that inside of the thing too.
I mean, I can understand her being upset. I think that goes from maybe lack of experience or training on that part. But
I'd like to know how long they've been on the road.
The death itself, to me, and I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. Literally, it's the EMT that gave him too much ketamine. Yeah.
What if they give him more than 500? They give him 5,000. It's like, come on. So
anyway, we ain't gonna beat that one up. So, which one are we on here? Okay, we're on 8. That's you. That's me. Police. They has had a really super fast car chase, everybody. This was so fast.
Go-kart?
No, it was actually slower than a go-kart, I believe. They did make an arrest. I don't see how some people can just be so freaking
Police
stupid.
officer Nathan Woodyard found not guilty of charges tied to the death of a life.
It was just after midnight, and we could hear the sirens, but we couldn't tell where
It's
they
in
were coming from.
California, of course.
I just
Well,
keep
of course.
getting
I thought they had a
stronger
no
and
chase
stronger and
procedure.
stronger. That was wild. We didn't know what was going on.
Nothing quite prepared people in the River Park neighborhood.
You see what they're chasing?
What the hell? That forklift. Son.
He's running on a forklift. He stole
Thanks for providing the lights, officers. I like the escort.
Stole the forklift.
That's what happens when they don't give you your last paycheck at Home Depot. Fuck them.
Sacramento for what they would see next.
I'm sorry. It's just funny.
Yeah. No, that's the proper
Forklift.
response.
I had no idea that it was going to be a forklift.
A slow speed chase that police
There he goes.
started
I mean, it is dangerous.
on Fair Oaks Boulevard near Howe Avenue just before midnight.
I mean, just think if he would accidentally forked somebody.
Oh, like went through the side of a car? Yeah, it would have killed him.
Yeah, that'd really be forked up, wouldn't it?
It'd be forked up.
But yeah, but I mean, it would also be hilarious if they just picked up a cop car and drove under it.
That's what I was thinking when I first saw the forklift. Well, this is going to be some good shit right here.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
he's just running back and forth with it. Use the forks. That's what it's for.
That's blacked out in the roadway.
The officer tried to pull over the forklift driver.
Yeah, he's clearly not going to stop.
SM is going to spin that forklift around and run them forks right in between, right in the radiator.
He said, I guess we'll just call it a pursuit.
Dude, I tell you what, I'd pit the hell out of some damn forklift. You went to go turn around on that sumbitch on me? Nope. I'm going to flip you over.
It was a very slow chase.
Chelsea Lieber saw it all unfold.
Who's this
We just
chick?
couldn't believe it.
Neighbors
The
listened
witness.
along with a police scanner app.
What's the industry standard run time
Getting excited.
for a full propane tank on a forklift? Not very long.
Video from Jennifer Blake showed 6 patrol cars in pursuit.
I was kind of shocked that they were all going to
Really?
keep following
6?
like that for a
Small town, huh?
forklift.
Sacramento.
Nearby,
You know that's probably the only thing coming across the radio.
I don't think
Forklift,
Sacramento.
forklift on the run. And everybody in the departments.
I don't think Sacramento's a small town.
I didn't know.
No, but it's very well.
A chain link fence needed
what
repairs today after
WTF,
police say
man?
the forklift driver rammed through it and headed onto
what
the
up?
bike path
What
along
up?
the American River.
When there's one baller, we're going to see what he's going to do about it.
What up, Duke?
Can you squeeze in between it?
Yeah, he can.
Oh, he did.
2 miles from here near Howe Avenue, the chase ended last night with an arrest. But today, neighbors are still talking about the strange scene.
It was a surreal moment.
In Sacramento, Liz Amy Tree, KCRA 3 News.
Police arrested 47-year-old Wayne Mathern on suspicion of evading arrest and vandalism. They say they're still working to verify whether.
I'm sure he's going to get charged with the theft of that forklift.
Dude, he's going to be on every Caterpillar commercial for the next 10 years and be paid royalties and shit. And he only had misdemeanor charges. Oof.
No, they're going to put felonies on him. Of course, it's California.
That's what I was thinking.
This next story is yours.
Ain't mine. I thought we were reading.
No, we're at number 7.
We're at number 9.
Number 9. Who got number 9?
Holster.
Well, that's what we're waiting on. This is going to take forever.
This is the ex-Iowa officer fired after PTSD-related incident awarded $2.6 million discrimination suit. So this story I'm going to break down because I read it and it kind of pissed me off. It really pissed me off because I actually have PTSD that's service-related. And so this officer, yes, he did lose a partner, okay? And he was out drinking and driving one night. He got caught. He got pulled over. He got out of the car, got extremely irate. Fuck you. You know I work for this department. You're not taking me to jail, you little piece of shit. Very verbally abusive and combative. Okay, not the traditional, hey, bud, can you give me a ride home request you would receive usually. So he was being a complete ass about it. So, yeah, the officer said, screw you. You're too belligerent and drunk. Your ass is going to jail. They arrest him. Of course, while he's out on suspension because he's been arrested until the court case can go, jackass decides to go and claim that he has PTSD with a psychologist so that when he goes into court, he can use that as a crutch and get a wrongful termination lawsuit. That's how he got the how many ever $1 million he got.
2.6 million.
regardless, 2.6 million. Okay. That should piss off every American taxpayer and every police officer that has any kind of mental issues with the job. Okay. That's wrong as shit. The bad thing is I guess this guy could even go back and get his job back. I would highly suggest he don't do that because the rest of the department probably, never work with him again. But yeah, so he won it because he ended up winning that lawsuit because he claimed his DUI was on his PTSD, and they fired him for his PTSD behavior. I'm sorry.
I think they'd have fired him for the DWI.
Right. I don't drink and drive, so I don't know where the hell he's getting that you have to drink it and get behind the wheel of a car and be a retard and hurt somebody. Okay. You're an idiot. Anybody that drinks copious amounts of alcohol or anything over the legal limit and then decides to get behind a wheel of a car, you're a murderer if you tap another car. If you hurt somebody, I hope they slam you with the book, buddy. So the hell with him. He's a piece of shit in my book. I don't know about your opinion.
Well, I think he used it as an excuse probably.
Yep. He did it all for the money. It pissed me off.
Y'all awful quiet in that chat over there tonight. Unless we got kicked off or something.
Yeah, we ain't had too many comments.
This next one is Freebirds.
Freebirds.
Got a little short video on that if you want to.
Well, we go to the old shitbag New York, where Attorney General Letitia James. Wonder where I know that from.
That's the one that keeps
that dumb bitch trying to get rid of Trump. That's where I know that name from. Released the body cam footage of an officer-involved shooting of a man who charged police officers with 2 swords. Apparently, this dumb dick is a fencing champion or an elite fencer. I don't know what elite means. I mean, hell, he could have beat 2 little midgets with a sword. I mean, who knows? But he was shot and killed by officers in the Suffolk County Police Department on October 10th.
Well,
the 1-minute body camera clip showed 2 officers entering a room to find Weber pointing a sword in their direction. The first officer identified Barrios, identified as officers. They tased him, and apparently the taser didn't do any good. While the second officer holds a handgun on him. Big deal. I don't even know why that is even in the story. Who gives a shit? Apparently he was commanded to drop his swords, and of course he didn't. So
he went out like a Viking.
Pop a cap in his ass. Pop a cap. Don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
Don't bring a sword to a forklift fight.
Alan, put it down. Put it down. You're gonna get tased. Put it down. You're gonna get tased. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Ah, shit, that dude taking that taser pretty good, son.
Damn. I ain't never. Not good enough. Holy shit.
22 shots fired. Put it down. Put it down. You're gonna get tased. Put it down. You're gonna get tased. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Taser deployed. Taser deployed.
Jesus.
Get it on. Bango gone.
I'm going to say one thing. They did pretty good from their training. They were firing and backing up as they were firing to trying to keep distance between them and the threat. Instead of, a lot of people will just freeze when they start shooting and not move, which they could have got stabbed at that point, but they kept trying to keep the distance. What?
I put a test in the chat. Did you see it?
Nope.
And then the chat's dead. But we are still live.
Well, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, there is nothing in there. Man, all because of your damn manifesto story don't fuck us all.
Well, I should be able to talk about what I want to. This next one, we got a Freebird special. We got a naked man over here in Las Vegas.
Oh, here we go. I was just thinking this today that you ain't made fun of me because I hadn't had no naked stories ever
Well, you know,
only one.
The only naked man Freebird needs to worry about is Holstera.
So this was Las Vegas. They had a call.
Doc Holliday, he was sitting at home naked.
A naked man, probably high or whatever. It's Las Vegas, so pretty sure he was high or drunk or both. And he ends up attacking the cops. And when he does attack the cops, I think he gets away from the cop and just jumps in the cop's unit and takes off in it. I'd hate to have to make that call. Now you got naked man ass on your seat.
People have been critically hurt and tonight are being treated at UMC Trauma. A witness I spoke to says that the 29-year-old suspect ran into traffic before stealing a police car.
Let me get back over here since I hit the wrong thing right there.
People have been critically hurt and tonight are being treated at UMC Trauma.
So he was riding in the police car naked?
The 29-year-old suspect ran into traffic.
I never carried towels around the back seat.
People have been critically hurt and tonight
Yeah, I think he was running around naked.
So he took the police car naked?
Yeah, watch.
Before stealing a police car.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Sean Johnson was on his way home from work Halloween night.
And
see, there's the problem right there.
I saw a naked man just coming at me, and he started banging on the car in front of me, screaming, trying to open the door. And then they sped off. And then they came out to my car.
The incident started as a call of a man possibly experiencing a mental health episode at Blue Diamond Road and South Buffalo Drive. But soon, the interaction took an even more bizarre twist.
It looked like they were trying to talk to him, and then he started fighting with the police officer. He threw a couple punches and then jumped in the truck and just sped off down the street.
According to police, 29-year-old Clyde Cabalison stole the police Ford F-150, crossing the center turn lane, then finally colliding with a Ford Explorer at this intersection. Cabalison was taken into police custody and is now facing a slew of charges, including DUI, reckless driving, robbery, grand larceny, and more. The driver and passenger in the SUV have both been taken to the hospital with critical injuries.
Oh, yeah, that driver, she's going to be suing everybody. She's going to be suing this some bitch, the sheriff's office.
Las Vegas, I'm Paulina Booth.
What the hell?
Why am I hearing my shit?
Why am I hearing myself over and over?
It's me.
Are you watching it on Facebook or something?
Am I?
No, it's me. I was the Facebook. The comments are still going on Facebook. I don't know why they're not going on here for some reason. So that's why I was just checking.
Well, it's almost over anyway.
So I was just answering everyone on there, telling them that
people have been critically hurt and tonight are being treated.
We can't see
a witness I spoke to says the 29-year-old suspect ran into traffic before.
We can't see it.
This last story is Holstera's.
So, America's favorite sheriff is back at it again. Wonderful Grady Judd down in Polk County. Wonderful man.
Love that dude.
Someone I definitely want to look up to as a mentor one day, definitely. He is a shining star, and a lot of people don't even notice the extra stuff he does. He goes above and beyond. They currently down in Polk County did another raid for Halloween. Basically, the people thought that they were going to sell 10 kilos, which is $5 million worth of fentanyl to detectives. And so instead of giving a trick or treat, they went to jail, these big-time drug dealers. So he was able to get 10 kilograms of fentanyl off the streets, which was capable of killing millions and millions of Americans. So great job to Polk County Sheriff's Office. Wish we had a lot more sheriffs like you.
And you gonna be one? You gonna be like Grady Judd?
I'm identical. I want to be. I'll tell you what. If I turn out to be 10% of what he is, I'll make one hell of a sheriff. I'll tell you what.
I'm voting on YouTube for shutting our shit down for hot nuts.
Yeah, because you didn't give us any.
Hot nuts.
What are y'all voting on?
Hey, look, Bam even jumped on and say, "Hey, we still on."
Okay. I would say the communication servers, because I guarantee you Facebook's doing that shit on purpose.
No, Yeah,
it's still
Facebook
working on
and
Facebook.
YouTube. Both of them fucktards. That's my hot nuts. Facebook and YouTube. So Facebook, fucktards, y'all are our hot nuts. You fucktards.
And that's when we get banned.
So yeah, I'm doing YouTube and social media platform. Y'all go join me go download Rumble.
That Go spelled normal. He didn't use the Go.
RUMBLE. Go down. You can download it if you got a Fire Stick. You can download it on there. Watch it on your TV, on your phone. It's all free. Go download Rumble.
Dumbass
and
motherfuckers.
Go follow because it's coming.
You dumb motherfucker!
It's coming.
You're a stupid.
You can't even have free speech on none of these the big platforms. So let's make Rumble bigger.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
I know Steven Crowder.
You can have it. It's just got to be. You can have it their way.
Yeah.
It's like a McDonald's or no
Burger King.
Burger King. We have it your way, but it's going to be our way.
Steven Crowder
have your
had
free speech our way.
Had 200,000 people watching his live the other day. So there's a lot of people on Rumble. So I think I'm trying to get y'all to go to. Like I said, it's free.
Yeah.
Can we do this on? Can we do this on Rumble? Bumble?
We're on Rumble right now.
Bumble. Bumble.
We're live on.
Hey,
on
y'all
Rumble.
ain't said nothing about my what's it? Cancer.
What the fuck?
Color. Breast cancer. Sometimes I worry about.
You can't start like that, asshole.
I worry about my breast cancer because you're always fooling with my nipples. I don't want to get.
That was last one, wasn't it? October.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm always worried about breast cancer.
Yeah, this month is like man's testicular cancer month or some shit.
Yeah. So wear tight jeans, cut circulation off in your nuts.
Well, now I get T-Bird. Help me out.
I think he's got a sugar drunk going on right there.
Yeah, he is acting a little fool.
All right, everybody. I appreciate it.
Diabetic seizures.
Yeah.
Like I said, I appreciate everybody watching, and
I got to save these for next time.
I love every one of you guys. Thanks for coming, as always.
Yeah, and I have football escorts Saturday, so I'll be live streaming football escorts. I know I didn't put out an audio Monday or Tuesday. I might try to do one. I'm off. I am off. I'm off Friday. I got some stuff to do in the morning, so I'll probably try to do my best to put out an extra episode, either audio or live Friday.
Well, I got nothing better to do. You could always reach out to your best friend.
So
can you just show something more than the road when you go live Saturday?
No,
I'm going to show you if you don't shut.
Just show like when you stop by and visit. When you stop by and visit, we can go live.
Bam wanted to remind me right here. If y'all look, I'm going to throw. Where did it go? Hold on.
Oh, the raffle thing or whatever that was?
Yeah, let me find it.
You had that up a while ago.
Here it is, right here.
Yeah. What is that?
This you might know Tim Lennox, a firefighter, and his brother Chris and stuff like that. Their mom's got cancer, and they're doing a jambalaya and pasta thing, and around here in Walker and stuff like that. They got the QR code down there. Y'all can get on here and look if you're on audio. Or you can call 225-664-7123 for more information. Or I'm sure you can just call them and they'll give a donation if you want to. This is to try to help.
Or what you could do is, why don't we call them up and ask them and be like, hey, if we send people, if we go ahead and donate money, can you take those plates and hand them to somebody that's needy? I'm sure they'll probably do something like that.
Well, actually, just donate them.
Yeah. I know who that guy is.
Yeah. So anyway, they need help paying for mom's medical expenses. I do know these guys. They're good guys, and they're fellow first responders. The mom needs some help. So if you're able to, like I said, try to throw them some help. If not, just pray for her or whatever. Keep it in prayers. Anyway, the number's 225-664-7123. And like I said, if you're local and you're listening, this is on this is Wednesday, November the 15th. which is next week from 11 to 1. They're doing it.
That's bullshit. I want some jambalaya.
So, anyway.
I have some today.
Y'all can do
I came
that.
all the way to Louisiana. Dirty wouldn't even cook it for me. He's like, no, we're going to go out to you every night. I was like, what the hell?
Next time you come, I'll cook you jambalaya.
Everybody, be safe.
Yep. Appreciate
Watch
everybody.
your back. Watch your partner's back. Smile.
We appreciate everybody
behind you. And don't forget, I got a thing in front of my face. You can't see me. We're not sheepdogs. We are lions.
The lions.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things.